Hello everybody, welcome back once again to some Just the Basics Factorio here in 1.16.x. So, last time we set up the beginnings of our steel production over here. We also set up this teeny tiny little rock resource, and we also upgraded significantly our coal production, which is now backing up quite happily. Even though a lot of things here are not really getting the best of values, but it's fine for now. And because of the increased demand, we are actually sucking in so much iron through our steel production that we're actually no longer supplying up here, so we need to fix that at some stage. But the main problem that we still have is that we're just not processing it fast enough. So, I'm currently carrying 56 iron. It's not terribly much, but hey, it's a start. And over here we have 360 stone bricks. And we are going to need a grand total of 400 to get through all of these miners' furnaces. But it looks like we're going to have that very shortly. So come on, because it is 10 stone brick per steel furnace, and we have 40 furnaces over here. Okay, leave that for a moment, and I'm gonna go grab some more steel from down here. Oof, this wiggly path. Not a fan, not a fan. And I've dramatically turned up the music volume here. So, just so you guys can hear it a bit more, and also I can actually tell when it's there, but let me know if it's a little on the side of too loud. Okay, how much is it? It's 6 steel plates per steel per steel furnace. 6 times 4 is 24, so that'd be 240 steel to upgrade all of these. But for now, our main concern is getting the main bricks up. There we go, 24. Steadily crafting. Now these are very handy when you're upgrading from stone furnaces, because they are the exact same size, they have the exact same needs and requirements, but they craft twice as fast. So, when you upgrade to steel, to the electric furnaces rather, the electric furnaces are a 3x3, not unlike the assembly machines, so they're a bit more of a pain. But these we can just slam down, and it is not a problem. So there we go. Already. Yeah, you can really see just how much faster they're working. Obviously, we're going to have to try and chip in some more miners over here. But let me see, when we have 40 of these going, let's say we just want regular steel going. Let's say we have 40 factories. Yeah, no upgrades of any kind, no modules, just regular old belts. That will be about 270, well, that's the wrong thing. Let's go with iron. Let's check iron. Iron will be more representative. There we go. When we have 40 of these going, that will be a grand total of 1,371.429 items per minute. If we change that to seconds, that'll be 22.857. Whereas we are currently managing, let's see, that's per minute, again, not great, but it'll do for right now, about 670 per minute. So, more than double. But obviously we're going to have to try and step up our actual, iron ore mining here. So, one thing we can factor in is we're currently just digging out 271,000. Over here we have 593,000. Both of which are chump change compared to the 1.7 million that's up here. And the ore deposits do get larger the further out that you go from your starting area. So there is that to bear in mind. But how are we doing for power currently? Power, we are doing fine. I think we can make just about 5 megawatts. And we are using between 4.3, 4.9 megawatts, and it shouldn't be too difficult to increase that. Look, we're not even maxing out performance. That's good to see. But I think that's more or less reaching its limit in terms of productivity from that one pump. So who knows, maybe we'll have to upgrade our actual power supply soon. Okay, that's more than half upgraded. How are we doing down here? Let's take a look. In the past minute, we have consumed about 360 odd iron, and we have generated the better part of 700. So, yeah, we are backing up here, but that's partially because I haven't actually selected a research. Now, if we go for the engine, we'll still have another research to go before we can get to vehicles, but it's on the same two sciences that we have access to. We could go for military 2, which will get us access to piercing rounds, which is our new steel, and that will allow me to make much quicker use of any kind of neighborly dispute that comes up. We could go for Lab Research 1, which will make all of these things work faster, either way. I'm going for the time being, I'm going to go for, like, order of succession here. So let's go with Military 2, which is only 20 green and reds at 15 seconds per unit. And it is zipping along there quite happily. Lovely. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's good to see. And, okay, right. So let's see, we needed 40, I had 24, so 16 should do. 16 should do. Benefits of having the exact number of stone bricks in my inventory. What's this doing to our pollution, exactly? I already went out and dealt with the two ones that were worrying me. Very, very, very nearly died in the process. I don't think I've ever come closer to dying and not in an excursion. But oh boy, kind of sour I didn't manage to get that on camera. Okay, and then let's add engine. I really do like circuit network, but it's completely irrelevant for us right now. Gun turrets, we don't have any gun turrets, and I think they can probably handle themselves right now. So yeah, engine, much faster. Or much slower. But piercing rounds, now available, and we can put that into our mall in a hot minute. Which is good, because I'm probably going to need it the more that we expand our gas. Like, just, there's 5, 6, 7, 8 bases over here. There's even more down here, more down there. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse over time. And there we go. So everybody, just look at that line. Right there, that's beautiful. So if we saturate these lines again, then we should be able to get everything running much happier. Much happier. And is that actually backing up into the... Oh, I believe it is, but that's probably because this is just backed up. That's not feeding anything currently, so it's of course it's going to back up a bit. Now we can expand our iron ore by just tapping onto that. I still don't have a free... I still don't have, like, a 6-lane, like, balancer yet, so... Probably have to look into that really soon. Okay, here we are. So let's tell you to make that. Let's tidy up some of the power lines around here as well, just whilst we're here. Do a little bit of shopper maintenance, as it were. And I don't think I want this to be an iron. I think this just wants to be its own little thing. Doop, doop. Clamp that there. And this needs copper, and it's going to need steel. So, let's grab ourselves a long-headed inserter. Let's move this over 1. Just so that we can put that there. We know that's where steel comes in, so we want another long-handed. And reminder, long-handeds don't have a range of 2. They're actually 3 long. So we can just do that right there. And then just give it power. Which does need to go there, because otherwise it will not be able to reach anything. Yeah, there we go. Bit neater. A bit neater. It's not perfect still, but it is a bit neater. Okay, so now you just need the steel. And of course an output chest. I ended up with 5 different iron chests on me. I'm still not entirely certain how. So let's work on getting that in here. Always nice to see the conveyor belts backing up. that's troublesome. Okay, so there. And there. And there. And it'll need to be there, so let's grab that. Okay, and just run this way up here to steel. And then we shall have successfully obtained greater volume of DACA. And also a much greater backlog of steel. Jeez. Which of course we can upgrade to steel furnaces themselves, and they'll be even bigger drain on our iron. But, you know, we're working on it. We're working on it. But okay, that gets steel into here. That's good. Engine done. What are we missing for steel? We're missing logistics 2, which will get us access to faster transport belts. So we can do that. It'll take a while, though. And order of operations here, lab research 1, is cheaper to do. And will also make everything after it much faster. Let's just burn through landfill. Landfill is used to get rid of water, which is chiefly... I'm trying to put it this way. We have these cliffs over here. You can't build on cliffs. You can't destroy cliffs until you get access to cliff explosives, which are a specific special item. Everything else you can just build through remove, no problem. Water. No explosive gets rid of water. Nothing adds water. The only way to get rid of water is to use landfill. However, as noted by the existence here of our offshore pump, there are things that rely on water and need it to function. In fact, much longer down the road, we're going to have a much more powerful power supply that demands a lot of water. So, landfill is useful, but you really shouldn't use it too much, shall we say. Oh, and there is steel reaching our new munitions. Hooray! So once there's like 200 of that, I'll gladly take some out of here. But of course it's going to be a bit slower, because that's 3 seconds to craft, and that's 1. So it's 3 times, but... Anyways, as long as I'm down here, let's see if we can't tidy this up a little bit. It's not quite the neatest thing in the world, but it'll do for the moment. Okay, so this needs access to circuits, which would help if I put this on the opposite side. There we go. Now remember, the mole is not meant to be a highly balanced machine, it is just meant to be, here's the raw materials to make some smattering of what you need. Okay, so you just need iron, and you just need gears. You're very easy to please, aren't you? Is that? Yes, that's limited. Good. Is this limited? Yes, it is as well. Grand. And let's just dash up here, get a hold of a few more undergrounds. And then we can just happily place that over here. Love it. Loving it. Okay. Filter inserters aren't used very much. They're not the most useful thing in the world, it has to be said. But we can get over to there pretty easily, just by doing that. And instead of using regular inserters, it uses fast inserters, which are missing iron plates, which you can get from up here, probably coming down from here. And we are going to need a few more power lines in here, which I can probably put on craft now. I don't need to worry about them too much. Okay, hook this up to iron, and that'll be another branch here running. So what are you... Yeah, you're just missing fast inserters, which we are now crafting up. Okay, going through, crafting that. Nice! Okay. So that is 3 more types of inserters. There are... I think there's only 1 more that we're missing? I mean, we're not making burners, naturally. But I think there's only 1 more type of inserter there. Okay, so... Order of operations, lab research 1. Right, now there are 3 power lines of import to us. We don't really care about small electric poles, because we're already carrying 83 of them, and we're not planning on making any more. We will need medium electric poles, we will need big electric poles, both of which use the exact same materials. And the one after that is called a substation, and we're probably a ways off from a substation. Just gonna grab that, get rid of all of that, just so I can put that there, because there is something that uses the filter inserters, which is the stack filter inserter. Okay, so we go to there, we want to go there as well. And we want to tell you to make mediums and you to make bigs. And autosave just popping in there to remind you that the longer that you play in a world, the bigger your factory gets, the longer things are going to take to save. Which is just sort of an unfortunate fact of life, I'm afraid. Okay, let me just build these in a little bit. There we go. And are we running low on power? Yeah, our power is getting maxed out. Not by much, yet, but it is. And just as we did before, we want to do this, so that we can do that. And... nope, there they are. I was just wondering where they'd gone. Let's limit them to 5 stacks. Okay, so yep, that's all that they need, so now we just need to give them some power. Convenient, because they're all going to be helping me to get power. And there we go. Nice and clean. Yeah, power's a little wiggly around here, but it's significantly less wiggly than over here. Oh boy. But is there even... Yeah, there's a very thin backbone of power coming through. But oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. And I'm just going to fill these in preemptively. Whoop, not quite there. There. In large part because I know what these need. So these will be making the red belts, and then there's the blue belts that come after that significantly later, that we don't need to worry about at all just yet. 28 already made. Glorious. Okay, let's tidy this up. Because this is not good. There's way too many poles around here, it is just so messy. So there, there, and there. And there, there, and there. I'll probably just keep that pattern going, honestly. There. Much neater, much tidier. Okay, so this is going to want those, that's going to want that, that's going to want that. They're all going to want a lot of gears. The tier 2 belts take a lot of gears each. How are we missing out on that exactly? Oh, because this is one over. Okay. There. probably, yeah, tidy up just a little bit there. Nice. And depending on how things work out over here, I can probably make it even better. Later on, substations have a huge supply range, so from them we can power a lot of this with just one or two of those. But we can't do that just yet. But for now, we've got our steel going, which is getting us some bullets, which I'm quite happy of. Just gonna take those there. Swap between your weapons by using the tab key. And if you've unlocked your equipment belt here, you can rebind what it's keyed to. I generally use mouse 5 because it's just a button on my mouse, so I can just happily, easily go between those two. You will only ever have key access to the ones on this line, and even then, you only have access to that first half on the left there. You can't go to 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever. For what reason, I don't know. That's just the way things are in this game. Oh, okay. So that's working. Got that going. Our pollution is definitely going to get me written up by the EPA. We do definitely need to increase our iron production over here, our iron ore production, but we have upgraded our iron smelting. How is that going, by the way? So past 10 hours? Oh, yeah. So this is us at the start, right there. Oh, we've come leaps and bounds, haven't we? So we are currently generating just shy of 600 a minute. The only reason we're not making that is because we're not currently getting all of the iron ore in that we need. Our copper actually appears to be failing us. It doesn't seem to be coming out fast enough. So we might need to upgrade those as well. Ooh, but that is a good sign. That is a good sign. We are researching. Yep, as speedily as we can. Our sciences are backed up here. We could add more labs here. But, oh boy, I think for now we're going to try and focus on getting ourselves this fixed up. So I'm going to have to try and look up a 6-belt balancer. Those aren't very common. And, is that? Okay, just little sparse bits of stone. Oh dear. And, oh boy, I guess I'm going to have to start figuring out warfare, aren't I? Yeah, because this is going to get worse very quickly before it gets better. And just as I finish up the video, something comes along to attack. Oh, sweet criminy. Oh, not good. Not good. That's a big wave. That is a big wave. I am so glad I just grabbed a ton more bullets. Hey. Well, they made the first move, everybody. Well, I say the first. They made a move. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie, dear. Yeah, we're going to war, everybody. Next episode.